In this chapter, we will look at various kinds of wheels and various riding situations and then connect the best wheel to the situation. A decision for each ride we face is the choice of which wheels to embrace. Could be aero and fast or hills to outlast, and a crit's not like a road race. Should I use carbon? Should I use aluminum? Deep section? Should it be light? Should I have bladed spokes? Is it important to be heavy and strong? These are some of the questions and others besides that we have to answer, and we're going to look at some scenarios: centuries, challenging club rides, road races, time trials, triathlons, and criterium. And we'll compare two-wheel options. And so we don't overcomplicate the situation, let's just limit ourselves to two options. Option one is an aluminum clincher racing rim. And here we have aluminum with a weight of about 400 grams and a depth of about 20 millimeters. The other choice is a carbon clincher racing rim, and it's going to have a weight of about 600 grams and a depth of 60 millimeters. The aluminum rim is lighter, but the carbon rim is more aero. Let's say we're talking about centuries. Some examples would be the MS-150, the Tour de Cure, and there are many, many others. For these types of rides, there is typically no braking or very little, and the rim that's going to be best is going to be the aero rim because the aero benefit is going to be more important than the weight penalty. What about challenging club rides? Examples might be weekend rides, something you do at lunch. Here you have, again, very limited braking. So what's going to be best for you is probably the aero rim because, once again, the aero benefit's probably going to be more important than whatever weight penalty there might be. You'll find a similar situation in the case of road races. Some examples could be regional races, national races. Our goal is to maintain a high speed, no braking. Aero is going to be predominantly important. The aero benefit, once again, will outweigh any weight penalty. In time trials and triathlons, same situation. Now, criteriums are quite different. They're very popular in most cities. Our goals here are to maintain speed and also maneuverability and to not crash. There's a lot of braking in corners. You see this course here on the right. There are 6 corners in a 1K circuit. So which is best, light or aero, depends on whether you're mostly off the front or if you're mostly in the pack. If you're mostly off the front, you're by definition a faster rider. You're going to be able to take corners better and experience much less braking and fewer crashes. What wheel is going to be best in this situation is going to be the aero wheel, and it comes down to this discussion of kinetic energy of rotation. It's going to be higher with the heavier aero rim, but you're able to maintain that through the corners and not lose it during braking. If you're mostly in the pack, then you have less head-on drag, and you have some significant handling challenges. The quartering is defined by the pack, and there's a lot more braking, and there's also more crashes. And I would say that in that case, what's best for you is a light wheel, because once again, if we look at kinetic energy of rotation, whatever there is in your wheels is going to be lost in cornering because it's going to be dissipated as heat, and you have to accelerate hard to get it back. So a lightweight rim that accelerates rapidly is an advantage in this situation.